Hello there, and hopefully you guys have had a good winter break, holiday break, Christmas break, um, Hanukkah break, Kwanzaa break, whatever you guys celebrate, winter solstice break. And I'm not being sarcastic, Some people celebrate different things, whatever. Enjoy it, man. Hope you guys had fun, or if you guys didn't want to have fun, then I hope you guys didn't have fun. But today I want to make a video about this article that I read that annoyed me, frustrated me, pissed me off, saddened me, and well, here it is. It comes from TheVerge.com, and it's entitled "Call of Duty Players Swatting Prank Results in Deadly Police Shooting of Kansas Man." And the title tells you right then and there what this is about. So, for those of you guys who don't know what swatting is, swatting is the act of a person, usually somebody that's playing a video game online, calling a fake threat to the police department or wherever on another player, usually in the same game or even the same match, with the purpose of disrupting the other player's game. Meaning, and that's exactly what happened here. So, what happened was two people playing Call of Duty were arguing online over a match that I guess they bet $1.50. I don't know how you would pay back somebody that you lost to, but if you even would. But anyway, so they bet $1.50. These two people, they got into an argument. One person said, "I am going to call the SWAT team on you." The other responded, "Well, okay, good luck with that. Here's my address," and gave them a fake address. And then the first guy that threatened with the swatting actually called in his bluff. He actually called some substation or whatever, and it went up the food chain and said, "Okay, this looks like a credible threat." And they sent a SWAT team out to that fake address. Well, that fake address was not really fake. It was a real address, and the SWAT team, being trained to kill, and there has been several occasions on which the SWAT team kills an innocent bystander regardless of what the crime was or the call was or what the situation they think is happening. Yeah, they got into position around the building or house. I think it was around the house. Looks like a neighborhood, and the people in the house obviously did not know anything. And the one guy, I guess he was like interested maybe, or he wanted to throw out the trash, or he was leaving. It doesn't matter. A person from inside the house, a 28-year-old man, stepped outside of the house, and the SWAT team shot him and killed him. And it's very sad because that person had nothing to do with anything. And yeah, that's really sucks. And people were saying they don't even people that know him. They were saying, well, he doesn't even play video games. If that person played video games, justifies the SWAT team killing that person, even if they have nothing to do with the SWAT call, right? But anyway, he's like a far away from that community, so it's really weird, really bad. And this happened in Kansas. So what do I think about this? Well, first of all, these two retards on Call of Duty are stupid, and yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's a weird one. Obviously, the guy didn't have to die. Obviously, the SWAT team made him. Obviously, the death is ultimately on the SWAT team themselves because they are supposed to be trained to assess a situation, assess a threat, and then respond accordingly. That did not happen. Like we've heard so many times, and there's another story I want to go over after this one, but this happens way too often now, where cops actually just kill innocent people. Um, and okay, so chances are the SWAT team's gonna go scot free because that's usually what happens in this country with cops that kill unarmed civilians, unarmed and without a threat, civilians. That usually happens. They usually go scot free, or they simply just get fired and then they can move to another town and become a cop somewhere else, or be part of private security for a private company, instead of working for the public. So, yeah, that's what happened. And so what's gonna happen is they probably will go scot free. Whoever shot this man will probably not face any jail time. They might go to court just to appease the people that are demanding his head on a pike, but nothing's gonna happen to the cop. I can already see it. They probably will go against the players themselves, which yes, the person that called in the fake SWAT threat should be held liable for his actions, which was calling in a fake threat to the police department. That is a felony. That is something illegal, and he did that. And it looks like he openly admitted this on Twitter and then deleted his account. But if they find him guilty of that, he should be dealt with in a proper legal way after he goes through the court system, right? You gotta have faith in the court system. But chances are that person will probably see more jail time than the cops. And chances are the guy that lied about his address, that gave the fake address to begin with, he will probably be traumatized, and they'll probably try to press charges against him. They might say, oh, you probably played with this person before, they're unstable, this happens, how could you give a fake address, didn't you know they were going to do that? Well, he couldn't have known. But I do agree that he shouldn't have given a fake address to somebody online, but that in itself is not a crime. It's stupid, and you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't give any address online to idiots playing video games. You really shouldn't do that. But they might try to prosecute him for endangering the innocent people, but he didn't do anything with it. So that guy's life's going to be ruined mentally. He's going to go to therapy probably. The guy that called in the fake SWAT threat is probably going to go to jail, and the cop will probably go scot-free, and I don't like this. Then there was another case, another article. Now this is gaming related, but the second article that I'm going to talk about is not gaming related. It happened in Texas. I think it was Houston. So what happened was there was this lady, a known felon, that it looks like she stole a car, and cops somehow ID'd her and said, oh yes, she is a felon. We have her in our sights. We're going to arrest her. So the police chased her down. A pursuit happens. She ends up, the known felon, she ends up stopping the pursuit in a mobile home park, and she tries to somehow go into a mobile home. I don't know what her intention was there. Maybe just trying to hide. Maybe just try to threaten people, or threaten the cops that she might take a hostage or something. But she did kind of threat the cops, saying that she had a weapon. She didn't have a weapon, but she's stupid for saying that. And if you tell a cop, I have a weapon, I'm going to use it against you, you can't really blame the cop for shooting you dead. But the problem is that, yes, the cops took that seriously. I would too if I was in their situation. This crazy person made me follow her through a couple of counties or whatever, a couple of hours of drive time, and now she's telling me she has a weapon, so I'm gonna shoot her. That makes sense to me. That's nothing wrong with that. But it looks like she was climbing into a mobile home, or she was in front of it, or something. I don't know the exact details, but the cops opened fire on her in front of a mobile home. They killed her, which I guess was okay, even though she wasn't unarmed, but whatever. She was being stupid, and threatened the cops falsely, but she threatened them. But they also killed a little 6-year-old boy inside the mobile home. The little boy was there, didn't know anything about anything. He's an innocent little 6-year-old kid, and this happened right before Christmas. And they shot him dead, the cops. And there were 2 other people in the mobile home with the kid. They were not hurt. Yeah, they shot the lady, a known felon, and she died, which is fine. But they shot the little boy. And, sadly, I think the same thing's going to happen. These cops are going to go scot-free. I really don't think these cops are going to face any jail time. I really don't, because that happens all the time. I just hope we could see more justice in the world. But here are 2 articles that might prove otherwise. But we'll just see. We'll see what happens. Sorry to be so depressing today with you guys, but I read the swatting article, and then I know some of you out there are gonna say, oh well, the fault is on the gamer who called in the fake SWAT. No, it's not. Yes, he did something stupid. Yes, he should be held accountable. Yes, he should go through through a trial and probably found guilty and go to jail time, serve jail time for what he did. I agree with you. But the death of the innocent 20-year-old man is not on his hands. He might feel like that and he might feel guilty, and some people might even blame him for it. But no, it is not his decision. He called in a fake SWAT call, which is wrong. He should go to jail for that after a trial. But the cops were the ones that killed him. The cops are supposed to be trained for this type of situation, just like the same situation with the little boy. So I just wanted to cover this article, but then I know some of you guys might say, well, the SWAT team was doing what they were supposed to. No, they're not. They're supposed to be responsible. We as the public entrust them with our lives, and they can't be doing this, So I know some of you guys are going to say, well, they were just following procedure, or the cops, you don't know what it's like. And I don't. That's true. I don't know what it's like to be a cop. I don't know what it's like to be in the front line of any war or any situation like this. That's true. But I just wanted to bring up the 6-year-old boy because that was another situation where another innocent person died. So that's the only reason why I brought up the second article. What do you guys think? Am I wrong? Am I right? Do you agree with me? Let me know down in the comments. Keep it civilized. And just to be clear, I am not advocating for violence against cops. I really am not. I am seeking justice through the system. If you did something wrong, you should be held accountable. That's what I'm saying. That goes for everybody, up to the president, down to the homeless man. But there is a little bit of leeway with some people. Like somebody that steals food because they're starving or their kids are starving. Yes, that's a crime, but are you really gonna put them in jail for that? So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you on my next one. I hope you guys celebrate the new year on good terms, unlike the people here in the article. I'll try to post another article before the end of the year that's more upbeat and positive. But yeah, I'll catch you on my next one. Bye.